Alright, we're living boys. I'm going to show you why Kha'Zix is actually very OP in this meta, but people refuse to pick this champ. It might be because he, people find him boring. I think he's actually like one of the most fun champs in the game. Sliding through invis with big autos and Q damage is awesome. And you'll notice there's an imposter among us where, hey Logan, was Briar banned this game? Unfortunately, she wasn't banned, but this guy takes Conqueror with Ignite. So we'll see. I was trying to make a Briar YouTube video, and then she got picked from me. So I can at least show you some cool Kha'Zix stuff. Ka is definitely one of the matchups that, I think Briar can play decently well into for sure. But, it's like one of those things. Like, I'm not picking, I don't know, Shaco, right? Where I just point and click invis, and now there's nothing Briar can do, right? I got some love for my Briar homies where I get to do a little bit of having fun. Take a skill matchup versus them. Make sure that I'm not washed. It's a crazy game, though. How many kills already happened? Now, you know what they say, man. See a Silas, path to a Silas. Get a free kill. This guy wants help pushing his wave in so he can take the recall. Silas is going to use his teleport there. So, perfectly timed gank. Again, you see Silas, walk to him. That's it. Nothing more. Ooh, I got cheesed. Yep. Oh my god. That's what we call Briar player down. My boy, I do understand the ignite more now. I'm struggling to know what to do right now though. Because if you go for his red, you might get caught lacking here. Juke the Silas E, that's the only way he's going to do crazy things in the fight. We actually want to walk away from this, because Briar could come. Wade just realized that Silas is missing. Nice. Good. So I was struggling to figure out what to do because my health wasn't low enough, or my health was so low that I couldn't just walk in and run away from Briar if she were to catch me. With that ignite, I would die. So it was a 50-50 shot. Do I go to her red, because it was likely a Raptors to invade angle, or do I go give her red and then walk to her top side? I don't know, man. It's like the top side play might sound cool, but the reality is that, like, it takes so long for you to get there that it just really wouldn't feel that good. So it was basically, can I invade bot side? If yes, then I'll take it. And if no, I will just get the crab, recall, live the dream. Now, as you can see, a lot of lower rank, like sub-challenger Kha'Zix are going Yumu's first. I think that's wrong, I'm not going to lie. Although the active feeling really good at having the extra move speed, like the moment that you want it, is very cool, and Yumu's one of the most cracked items in the game. The reality is that opportunity and the lethality that you get at the start of fights is just actually like kind of pulling crazy weight. So the moment that a fight starts, you get a huge burst of lethality, and when you get a kill, you get to run away and basically ensure that you're able to go, ping pong in and out of fights. Set wins this if he has W. I can definitely look to just kill them. Let's see what we can do here. I can definitely look for an invade, yeah? What do you guys think about it? They do have top lane Nautilus, which kind of sucks. Oh my god. Where's Briar at? I need to position this blue buff to kind of block me from any Nautilus engage. That's basically my idea here. I don't see Silas walking, so I really don't know where they went. Maybe if this was warded, Briar wouldn't have showed because she didn't want to die to me on that invade. Which would make sense. See a Silas, path to a Silas. You guys know the drill. Now, Kha'Zix is one of the best dragon killers in the game, but currently their bot lane is so fed. Oh my god. I guess we are on Operation Kill Jinx. Now, luckily, we're on a cool champ for that. But yeah, so Opportunity is definitely, like, kind of pulling a lot more weight and kind of slept on right now. But, like, most people are getting away with not knowing just how good it is because of the fact that, you know, you're going at second. So, you know, how long are you really going without it? By the way, to set up your Q, by the way, you look 334. So I know at 900 IQ smite. And boom. And that's how you keep things from getting stolen. That's why Kha'Zix is one of the best confirmers or smite stealers in the game, because point and click, insane damage with smite, perfectly timed, everything just feels pretty insane. But yeah, another reason I wanted to do this video is you know, because it just hit champs like that. I was like, I guess I can record this. Is because a lot of people like wonder what I do when Briar isn't picked. Like, I have a lot of pocket picks because I've played this game for so long. But overall, I mean, I try to just take skill matchups, because if I'm off Briar, right, it is believable that I'm a little bit worse on other champs than I am Briar, of course, right? She's my main. I play her every game. And because of that, you know, I like to take skill matchups to make sure that I still got it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta double check yourself sometimes. Now, this guy's definitely recalling. I can check this last ward here, that little bush, and then we can look to kill a Lux. I'm a big fan of our upgrade on Ka, so I try and get this anytime I can. Ooh, she's baiting me right now. Alright, nice. She killed me, so she dies. Oh, just kidding. She just flashed. Not the Jinx champion. Oh, get away with the rockets. Nice. I'm not smurfing this one, guys. We need to take a moment. We're dying here. Oh my god, their top laner's here too. They're all deep. Don't I flash? Fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm so fine, I'm so fine. Look, I messed up against Lux one time. It is what it is, man. I'm human. Alright, we're fine. Their top lane is here too. He just TP'd back. We got that going for us. That was looking kind of scary, man. Getting checked by that Jinx champion. That Yuntal was kind of cranking damage. He was the only person with a completed item right there. It was a bit scary. We made it out, though. Whew, that was scary. My plan was to flash into the red buff and then play to hop the wall. But then when I saw where Silas was coming from, I was like, I think I actually just have to run, wait for my E, and then, you know, hop over a dragon wall. Because the cooldown was a bit longer than I thought. I would like to get level 7 before doing this, but I don't feel like going to Krugs. It's a bit too out of the way. There we go. Now we got Dragon and Grubs. Enemy jungler is likely bot side right now. Okay, yeah, is bot side, sorry. Should have said that. I don't know when they got my red buff, though. That was insane timing. Yeah, I don't think Briar's the problem there. She's 1, 2, and 2. I think you might be, we just need to kill one thing, guys. Let's not misunderstand it. League player try and take accountability for their mistakes. Challenge mode level impossible. Let's see if my Hui can bait this one. They're definitely going to take this gank. Got him. Got him. Lux took a cute little invade there. Had to hover that one. I would like to get my serrated Dirk before next fight, because next one's going to be a dragon. And you need to have enough damage to kill this Jinx is the problem. If you can kill Jinx, though, you can hard win this game. Like, our top lane's doing good. Our mid lane's doing really good. me and him have this tent on mid lane going for Silas. But Silas is such a, he's a volatile lane, man. You put him behind and your mage player gets to live the dream. And if he gets ahead, you're going to cry the whole game. So, make it work. Just walk right to him, really start impacting it early. I do that almost every game against Silas. Higher elo junglers will start pathing to Silas, knowing that you will path to his Silas, and then it's always a 2v2, but, didn't happen this game. Living the dream. To be fair, we did get invaded because of it, so it's not always perfect, right? Now we're going to pull this dragon out of the pit. One, because if Briar's going to steal this, she's likely going to hop over this wall. So make her have to run further to set up that Q W2. My Q is at basically 500, so 1400 would be good to smite. But Set is cranking damage. Don't know if Tribush is warded. I would like to go for a super risky, hop the wall and then run behind them, but the reality is that my bot lane can't get vision of that Tribush right now, and they're just not so strong that if I get caught out, they would just hard win the 3v2 if I were to get caught, so we're just going to path away from that one. Anyway, Briar went bot, so this guy's in a good spot. Nice. You get the opportunity cooking there, too. We would love to flash into a Briar ult, do it to my boy here. Did he hit one? No? Oh, he went bot. Okay. We can take mid turret for that for sure. We did get Nautilus. Flash. Not bad. Is Briar still there? No, that's their bot lane still there. He does have Sundered Sky, so he might have a decent fighting chance, but if we can dodge the E, we can make good things happen. Wow, this is warded. And we already showed on the minion wave, whatever they could, miss that, but if they ward it, they're likely looking at it. Ooh, Silas with a needless engage, but my boy did not. Oh my god, we do not kill. Hit the turret, brother. I'm hovering. Their team is walking from there. We're going to retreat on right side here. Their bot lane just showed there. We're getting turrets. That's really big pickup, though. To go 2 mid turrets is really, really good. Mid lane turrets, people tend to forget that are the most important because they control vision on your team so insanely well. Where now they have no vision here, right, straight through the lane. So we could post up in bushes near their side of the map a lot better. And stuff like that can be a really tough one to play into. And Briar looks like she's playing for Rift Herald into a top lane push. I'm definitely greeting for my Yumus here. But yeah, I guess we started this video talking about why Ka is pretty good, and it's because the Bruiser Ka build, going throwing a Black Cleaver and Edge of Night on anything, or even one tank item, is actually just very strong, and people tend to completely misunderstand that. This guy doesn't have to be full assassin 24/7 365. He can pivot to those bruiser angles because Kha'Zix likes lobbies where everyone's squishy, right? He can hop in, kill one, retreat into fog, do the same thing, right? He doesn't really like a ton of frontline, and it feels like tank meta isn't really tanks are very strong, but tank meta is everyone's strong or tanky. And that doesn't happen every game, but when it does, obviously, you're going to have to pivot your build a little bit, but currently it seems like there's a lot of people picking squishy champs, which feels good. Got our item. Got our pink ward. Let's head on over here. Always put Yumus on the same key, so we're good. We're likely going Edge of Night, maybe? Kha'Zix is one of those champs that likes to farm a ton, by the way. If anyone's wondering about his playstyle, he loves farm. So a lot of times you're like, why aren't you walking there? You usually would. It's yep. Hey man, gotta play my champ here. This guy loves farm. Enemy not likely just warded where I came from. I mean, he might do like a little bit of damage to me here, but not too worried about it. Sorry, bro. Let's go W evolve. Now, one thing that used to happen is like you used to evolve Q, and Q had this like insane damage bump. Now if you upgrade it, it really is just for range and cooldown. Where like if you're planning to do damage, W evolve gets you the slow and just, I don't know, man, it just does incredible things for you. In terms of healing, poke ability, getting people low enough that they can't get away from you either way. Because you likely just be able to risk it, send it in, and then get out with opportunity. Get that buffer, go invis, mess that boy's invis up, or his frenzy. Sorry about it. Does he have W2? Okay, guys. Not gonna lie, my team is all around me. You guys can kill that champion. Darn it! Oh man, I died to a briar, man. Yeah, no, we killed the Jinx though. That is sweet. We were worth the shutdown and Jinx wasn't. Life sucks, I guess. The way shutdowns work now is based off like relative gold of your lane opponent. So sometimes this guy can be 8-0, but if we get enough turrets or this guy gets a turret, then it's like, oh yeah, he just won't have a shutdown. Back then, even if you died, right, if you had a 700 gold shutdown, it would likely go to like 300 or 400 on your second death in most cases. And because of that, like, it was easy to farm shutdowns on people, even when they weren't so incredibly ahead. Now it's, like, pretty hard to. So, I'm coming, guys. You can just wait for me. Literally just pull this out. Good job, team. My team actually waited for a dragon. That's really smart. Good job. Yeah. So we're looking pretty good now. We have 3 dragons, we got grubs and rift, so we've gotten every neutral here. We're likely pretty far ahead in jungle if I'm worth that huge shutdown. Obviously, and then taking into account items and stuff. Maybe I should have got caught by that. Really? Maybe he's just sending it. We have Hui here. I'm gonna let them cook. Not make myself have to work too hard for this. The longer we can wait for set, the even way better this gets. Oh my god, man. That guy lived with 1. If Jinx actually died there, you can just, hit your opportunity and R and run away, but I just am so committed to killing her because she will be their win con. No fear bug. Just saying. Sundered Sky into Overlords with Ignite. This guy's cooking. The unfortunate part about that team fight is that Set decided to walk tier 2. If he's able to get the tier 2, it could be pretty good. Because that'll, again, take more vision away from them and then go to Otacon. But so what are we? We are 18 minutes into this game. How are we rocking with the Logan off Briar game? What's going on with that? Are we enjoying that? Are we hating it? Get one. Get one. Oh. Misfortune's like, go to the objective. What is my team doing? Man. Oh, their top laner's top care. True. Very true, man. On the plus side, now that we have blue buff, we can start cooking. It's going to let us just start spamming E's to get into random spots. You already can do that, but more into like the mid-game, man, I have to start looking at my mana cost just a little bit. Because once you get W upgrade, you're like incentivized to spam it. Well, it's 75 each one. You only have, 765 mana. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. I got a pretty good idea of what that champion, angles look like and what they want to do here. Well, he missed the W over the wall, so that just might be death for him. Ooh, not worth it. Ow. Ow. Usually it's like better, like if you've ever played AD carry, it's usually better to like not be autoing if you have to take damage, right? Like that's usually how it works. Cows are the same thing, man. If you're squishy, you need to just not be getting hit. Because you'll find time to do damage in your burst. It's definitely still a close game because they do have late game Jinx effect here, but looking pretty decent here. Now, inhibs, when they die... Ooh, nice. Inhibs, when they die, they stay down for 5 minutes, right? So you get 5 minutes of, you know, the extra minions and so on. So as long as you can utilize that inhib to get you a Baron, then it's worth. Why are you being like this, bro? Leave me alone. Okay, guys, sorry. Sorry. So the idea is that, like, you know... Please! No! Leave me alone, man. Okay, I'm clearly fine this time. So the idea is that a 22-minute inhib is a little bit early, but, you know, it's definitely doable, for sure. I don't know what I want to go here. Let's do this. Oh, maybe I should have actually went boot upgrade. Boot upgrade, longsword, paintcord would have been better here. Enemy briar is topside. 20 seconds to drag. Now, sure, that champ, if you're playing for the ult, go ahead, man. Make it work if you got it like that. In team fights, obviously, again, we're trying to one-shot the squishiest high damage target. That will be Jinx here. So we see her mid lane, so we're going to try and take an angle that's pretty good on that. We do need to get ourselves into a position like that with using our sweeper and so on. Just coin flipping the soul starts really bad, right? They have Lux. Lux, they at least gives them a chance. Just kidding. I have a set, you know. A set of teammates. My bad. So 1800 is the smite Q, right? So if you were to do it, it would have been good. Cool, that didn't sync, but that's okay. My ammo blasting damage. Now we're going to go Siege again. Again, we don't have the Baron just yet, so our Siege isn't that good. As you can see, our minions are also back here. Their topside must be gone because they gave soul for that. Just refresh your ticks, check for any wards. I do like Edge of Night in this matchup. Force him to smite me. Oh my god. Wholesome Vel'Koz damage there. My briar boy, don't do it. Don't do it, brother. Nice, I taught him that. Oh. Oh. My bad. My bad, man. To be fair, did it feel like they kept vision? Oh, the ignite! That's cool. I never thought about that. I was like, did it feel like he kept vision for a long time? I expected the W to end. I took too much damage there. And, I was like about to blame Lux. I was about to be like, wow, Lux did so much. But no, it wasn't. He had ignite on me so he could see me. That's cool. It's one of those things that you know, but until it happens to you, you don't know, right? For anyone that doesn't know, right, so right here, right, if you just read Ignite, deals damage to target champion over 5 seconds, applies grievous wounds, which is anti-heal, and wounds are, you know, reducing the healing. It doesn't actually say it gives true sight, right? But basically what that means is it lets you see invis things while it's ticking. That's cool. I like that. Maybe that's how they deal with the matchup. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of Overlord second. But, you know, he's making it work. Oh my god. Bow. Ba-da-doo. Rarest ult on MF, likely going to step up mid. I can start walking there. Our sets there, they have 4 mid. Wait, where's my... Oh my god. Dude, I'm sitting here cooking up a nothing burger, bro. This is a freebie, boys. This is a freebie, hopefully. Depends on his E. Nice. No. Ow. Ow. Dude, I'm definitely not in that circle. Dude, what is with this this Lux guy? Why is he sinking every Q into me, bro? Oh my god, Tank Nautilus is back. I'm not gonna lie, this game went from... The start of it made a lot of sense and was like, you know, wow, everyone's playing pretty decently, into no one's playing good. We're all playing so bad now. How to throw, lol. I like that. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly coming down to me and AD Carry aren't syncing up. Where, like, we kill Briar and we have their Jinx dead. Jinx is, you know, you can't just go to Baron there, but Jinx is a tough champ to want to do that because, like, look at how squishy we are, look at how much damage she's doing. If she gets one reset at Baron, that's Baron for them and an ace, and then life is really rough. So just, you know, killing the jungler is one thing, but you do have to think about the fact that, again, if Jinx and Lux ult the Baron, then Jinx is going to, you know, go crazy, and that's going to be a tough one. So I don't think I agree with just slamming Baron there, unless your whole team's prepped. So then I push for another one, but he turns to solo Baron, and that's kind of where it all came down, where it's like, we just, oh my god, man, before I step up, I have the meanest itch in my eye. Where it's just like you and your team not syncing up is like the biggest problem there. Let's go ahead and make sure we get that, because the vision that we take away is important. Now, Set wants us to fight Nautilus. I think he can handle that. We do have a Dragon Soul, so that's good. But Elder is coming up, and again, if you make one misplay against the Jinx team, and they get Elder, you're going to know it, bro. It's currently just pretty tough just to, like, prep a pick in a bush because they do have Jinx Lux here. And they are slamming every bush with a random spell. That's making it pretty tough. Oh, they're just coin flipping Baron. This is good for us because we're close enough to handle it. They think it's a trade. Take away their wave just in case. Even one more W would have been better there. Dragon spawn. There's one down there. Another one down. Oh, good team fight. Now, I'm going to say it, man. I like how I played that fight. Really patient. Find the Jinx, find the Lux. Kill two for free. Yeah, I like playing it that way. It's like killing Briar, killing Nautilus. That's not what Ka wants to do at all, man. He wants to just, you know, find their win con and... GG Briar. Love the champ, by the way. Good to go. GG. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed a Logan Jungle not Briar game. And again, we picked Ka, right? Ka is definitely not even like top 10 worst matchups. You gotta take the skill matchups, man. When you don't get your main, you gotta lock it in. Yeah, Ka's cool. Yeah, I definitely, you know, I feel like there was definitely things I could have done better. A lot of it's just like syncing with my team where, like, I don't know, man. I expected there to be like more to do like in 1v3s, but their champs were just kind of shitting on me, bro. That Lux was like, the Lux was hitting crazy Qs, but also then just missing the most random Qs too. So like, I don't know, man, it felt pretty cool. We definitely played the early game really well, but overall, yeah, no, Ka is insane in this meta. So like, real quick, I can just show you where I'm talking about it from. So if you look at jungle, Kha'Zix is right here, right? And the people that play him, a lot of people pick him in bad games for him and like force him to be a nothing burger, right? But I think he's really good actually, and you know, even in challengers, really good. So yeah, there you go. Enjoy that. And bro, I'm trying to record a Briar YouTube video. Can you not take my favorite champ, man? You guys have a good one. Thank you so much. Peace.